So I gave my notice at Kroger. Things have lined up that I'm not going to be able to stay there because of a living situation. I'm going to be living in Petersburg. So if you think about it, I worked there 6 months and didn't make enough money to buy a car. That's not good, you know. I think just because it's been going down this path for so long, people are just used to putting up with these corporations. Like, oh, I can't do anything about it, it's a corporation. And I say, well, you're the people that make up the corporation. You and the common man, the one that shops there and doesn't have a butler going out like Arthur. But most people are just common. We're itty-bitty. But together our voice is very powerful. So I worked there a long time, for me 6 months. And I will certainly say nobody's perfect, but the managers were fairly nice. And the people I worked with, they're lost. I mean, they don't understand why they're not getting paid so much. But they continue day after day to go in for that kind of treatment. So I stopped it. I said, this isn't okay. So I started talking to the customers, and I talked about how the machines are greedy, and they eat money so fast. And I put the wallets away, so I don't know how much money Kroger makes on an individual store. I know it's different for different stores. But the one I'm at, it's in a fairly poor neighborhood. There's cameras everywhere. There's cameras at each of the self-checkouts. There's cameras above. I mean, first off, you have prices on foods that are unhealthy. I mean, some of this food is not good for your health. It's poor for your health, and they charge a lot of money for it. I don't know what the farmers make for the flour or the sugar, but we should know. Those are the kind of things that when I come in my Kroger next time, when things get straightened out, I'm going to go up to Jack and I'm going to say, hey, so where'd these carrots come from? Indonesia? Where'd they come? You're the expert. He's an artist, and he's a very tight artist, good artist, young. But if he's having to make his living at a grocery store, he can also make his living by telling me about the foods I'm buying from him. And then, of course, his pay raise will go up. He's indispensable. People will come in. What's turnips? What do we do with turnips? Kale, cilantro. What is it? This is a nutritious drink, is it? Is it good for me, or is it all sugar? So you'll trust your local grocer, Jack. Not that he's probably going to work for Disney eventually. He's a good drawer. And we have people like that. We have school teachers supplementing their incomes by working in produce. The Twinkie lady, well, if that's all she eats, she's probably way overweight, obese, and may have even already had a stroke or a heart attack, and her teeth are rotting out. We don't need to talk to her. The valuable people that run this company are not in corporate. The valuable people are the employees and the managers. So if you're a full-time employed by a corporation, any corporation, you own that company. Oh yeah, this doesn't go to the stock people anymore without coming through us that we agree to put it on the stock market. This is our choice because it's our company, and we choose to come here and work 40, 60 hours a week. Now, if you're part-time, you can work up to full-time. As you learn and you grow, in 16 to 17 to 20, grocery is notoriously a very low-paying career, but it's your step between death and the hospital. When you eat well, your body will respond better. And we'll talk about Roundup on another lesson. But this is just the get-go. All corporations need to be run by the employees. And each store has an elected employee to go to the meetings, whether they're in Cincinnati or Las Vegas or whatever they do. We, as a company, elect one full-time manager to represent us. This is a democracy. This is not an oligarchy. It's not a tyranny. It's not communism. It's not socialism. It's Eudemocracy. The people having a say. And the right person with the most articulation, concept bringing, admired manager that works at that store can represent us. And we'll talk about it. Can you imagine how much better our country is going to be run when it's run by the people? Thank you.